Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. I normally don't do commentary videos, but this is probably gonna be like last video on the channel for a while. I'm gonna explain why here in a second. Let me just fuck it. I'm gonna explain why here in a second. I have been I've been gone, as you guys can tell. Not for too long, but just taking
hand-me-downs and cold winters. Life was ugly as a kid. They didn't give your boy a chance. I promise I'ma do it big. Made a man up on myself. Pops was gone before I was 10. Acting like you on my side, but win. Help me if you can. Heard me crying out for help. My feelings on the shelf. Coming to me with your problems, but ain't ask me how I felt. Play the cards that I was dealt. Can't help nobody else. How the fuck you say it's love when you don't even love yourself? Feel I'm locked inside a cage. Young and full of rage. Never say no names, the only way that I was raised. Pocket full of change. Fell on my grades, lost my granny. How you leave before I got to hit the stage? Took some L's so I could win. Lord, forgive my sins. My mommy used to tell me that these niggas are my friends. You took all that I could give. Your love was all pretend. My heart was stuck on lock. I still regret I let you in. Came for sleeping in a club. Pallets on the floor. I can't believe I'm winning. Had to set myself some goals. My nights up on the road. Tell God to take control. Hey, granny, I just touched 100K off making songs. I hope you know.
Even though the way I handle it.
Say you told me keep on digging graves up. Jack him up, but don't got my respect until he spanks up. 3 man, but if he's fucked and got it can't come. Popped him up and grabbed his homie with the same Check your papers, baby. This is a code of season. I ain't even have to spin up, man. I crank these hoes with these. I hit the flag before we fuck this. Let me fuck the scene.
Alright, my bad. But back to the story. We were dating and then we started arguing too much. And after that, it was just kind of like, alright, well, we're arguing too much, let's break up. Things aren't really good for either one of us. And even though we kind of left off on like a toxic standpoint, we just left it where it was. And we just went from there. And after we went from there, it was chill. I was hurt, but I was kind of like over it. And after I'd gotten over it, then she'd randomly like call or text me and be like, yo, I'm just trying to be friends. And I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'm down. But not really at the same time. Like, I'd be like, I'm down, but it's like, I don't really want to be friends. Because I'm not really friends with any of my exes. And being friends with exes just isn't really my style, because I'm a very jealous man. That's something I can admit on, is when I see someone date a partner that I still do kind of love. Because that time, like I said, I do still have feelings for her, even though we were broken up. And it hurt. Like I said, it hurts. Like I said, the breakup hurt at the end of the day. Like I said, I keep stating. But like I said, after all that, she called and do slight text, and it made me feel missed. And I was like, oh yeah, she probably misses me, and we should probably talk. And then a few days after, like, we started talking a little bit more, I asked her out, and I was like, okay, bet, we're back together, and we get back together, and we go from there. Now, a couple days in the relationship, I'd say like day one, everything was cool. We're getting like things sorted out, getting things back to the way they were, and we're going from there. And I'm super happy. I'm like, hey, things are good. Now, one thing I forgot to mention in the story is that one thing I was told when I was with this girl, which is kind of relevant to the story, is I could never sleep with someone I didn't love, which is what I was told. And I was like, hey, that's real as fuck. Like, I couldn't bring myself to do that either, because, like I said, I can't just go around sleeping with anyone. That's my thing. That's what she told me as well. And I was like, all right, cool. And a little bit afterwards, she told me something that a coworker she ended up sleeping with, because she apparently thought I was over with her, and I didn't have feelings for her, which is insane, because it hadn't been that long that we were broken up. I'd say maybe like a month. And I was like, do you love him? Did you love him or something? And she was like, no, I was just lonely, drunk, and we were having our thing. And I'm like, okay, so it's a fucking lie, but fuck it. And it took me like a couple days to get over it. After we were talking, we're chatting up and getting our whole thing going. And I mean, I'm still trying to like let it go because it took a toll on me. Knowing that entire time while I was still like stressing and loving and caring for somebody, that they would go out and, you know, sleep with someone. But I mean, fuck it. And I got over it. And like the day I got over it, I woke up and I'm like, alright, good day, let me text my woman. She's gotta go work at 4. And I'm like, alright, cool, she gotta work at 4. Let me message her, talk to her a little bit, and let her know, hey, I've kind of gotten over it, but I'm setting some rules. I don't want you anywhere near him at work, because it's going to get me tight. Like, stay away from him. And that was the one rule I really had for her, and she was like, I promise, I'll stay away from her, I promise, you have my word. And I was like, she was low-key getting like upset about it, because she was like, I'm pressuring her too much about it, and I'm like, cool, no, fuck it. I just gotta believe her on this one. And she goes to work, and she normally gets home around like pretty late, like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, really late. And the day goes by, and I'm like, damn, why have she's not text me at all? Because normally she would text me, and she did not text me at all. I'm like, alright, fuck it, cool. I'll just move on with my day. It gets super late. 1, 2 in the morning pop up. She still has not texted me. I'm overthinking. I'm stressing. And I'm like, bro, there's no way. And then, guess what? I go to bed. I wake up. Come around. I get a message on my phone. Luckily, I didn't get the full video or any photos or anything crazy. But as y'all can tell, she fucked her coworker again. And she just plain out and typed it. And she was like, I'm not gonna lie, I fucked my coworker again. And didn't apologize, didn't say anything. Just, I fucked my coworker again. And left it at that. And she just sent me like a normal photo of him. Like him just posted up shirtless. And I was like, okay, fuck it. And then I was like, block me then, cheating ass hoe. And left it at that. And then I didn't even wait for her to see it or to like get a response because I was so hurt in the moment. It was like, are you fucking serious? It took me so long to get over you, to get over the fact that you had slept with a coworker, and you just go out and just do it again like it's fucking nothing. And it upset me. It really did. And the way I went about it was, which I shouldn't have. I don't recommend anyone to do this. Don't do what I did. Like I said, if you're stressed or you're overthinking, like, and you're hunting for revenge because you're upset at someone, don't. It's not worth it. Don't do what I did. And don't do this. I leaked a bunch of like information about her. I don't want to get too federal, so I'm not gonna say too much. Because, you know, gotta get that Fifth Amendment in there. I leaked a bunch of stuff about her, leaked a bunch of like photos, videos. That's the most I'll say. Other than like photos, videos, I can't really discuss what else I leaked. But I was really hurt, and I shouldn't have done it, but I did it anyway. And like I said, just out of pure anger, that fact that she just, you know, fucked her coworker, even though we were dating again, which means she obviously loves a nigga. She obviously cares about him. But I mean, shit, there's nothing I can do about it. And during our relationship, at the start, she told me she wanted me to delete a lot of socials, consisting of TikTok, Instagram, and a bunch of other shit, which is probably why for like the longest time, if you guys do follow my TikTok, you guys didn't see me post on there, didn't see me repost anything. It's because, like I said, we both agreed to stay off those things. And that was the way it was. That was the way things had planned to go. And then it kind of just went downhill because, like I said, the whole argument thing. And she also made me get rid of Twitch because she didn't want me texting people on there, and I get it, it's fine. But we both agreed that we'd do anything for each other. No limits, no bounds. It's like, hey, I'll do this for you as long as you're willing to do it for me. I'm willing to throw everything out the window for you, as long as I know you're willing to do the exact same. And that's kind of how he was with it, and I was okay with that. I was okay willing to give up everything for this girl, and it just hurts that she wasn't willing to do the exact same for me, and that's just how it's gonna be. But I am back. I'm probably gonna go more back into Twitch because I'm not really a fan of YouTube. I don't think I ever have been or ever will be. But the only reason I was posting on it is because just to respect her and respect her boundaries. Yeah, this video is gonna be copyright strike like a motherfucker, but I don't care. Respect her boundaries, respect what she asked, and she really did the same for me for the time being. But I guess after we got back together, things just really went downhill, and it's just something that should have never happened. But I took the time off. Like I said, it was around the time that all this happened. It was, like I said, when I stopped uploading. But yeah, I'm back after taking like a break, and I plan to really, get back into it. Like I said, it just took somewhat of a toll on me as well, which I mean sucks. Because I shouldn't let things like that get me down, especially not with like a person like that. I mean, fuck, it really does suck. But yeah, I'm gonna be back on Twitch. Twitch is the exact same as YouTube. Toxsinzz. Plain and simple, just as always. I'm gonna try and get some more content in, like Marvel Rivals, because I have been playing that a lot more recently. More of my friends. But besides Marvel Rivals, I really like this game. Playing at the moment. It is super entertaining. Can't lie. Like I said, I just downloaded this thing because my homeboy told me get it and try it out. And he was like, fuck it, yeah, it sounds fire. But yeah, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to see that hopefully this does well. Hopefully a lot of you stay. I was amazed by the support that I was getting on YouTube in the first place, because I did not expect to get that kind of like popularity that quickly, and I was growing at a big rate. But it's like, I always did prefer to stream because I suck ass at editing, and the app I was using to edit, CapCut, just started like charging me so much, and they're like, yeah, you're gonna have to start buying Pro for everything. And that was kind of just like, nah, I'm not doing that. And yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck CapCut. So I'm using DaVinci Resolve. I don't know what I'm gonna edit this video with. It's probably just gonna be a quick fade in, fade out, because there's nothing I really need to clip out like that. So yeah, other than that, just enjoy the content, a little bit of my yapping. Kind of made my point now on where I've been and how I've been doing. Hope you guys are happy to see you back.
Hey, suggest you think it over twice. Cause stopping at that light could cost your life. Pop down janky low, we used to beat the road on bikes. Bitch, I'm thugging. But that's the type of shit she say she like. They gassing up the switches. Grab me once, see what's the hype, and it goes stupid. That load they rocking and it's going through it. I dare not pop myself, it took some time to learn to use it. You curious about my state of mind and play my music. I pop the bitch, stay out to get the kids, it don't be foolish. I'm ashamed. I'm sorry for my grimy selfish ways. Just know they selling dreams, they say you gon' see better days. My rags are turning riches, guess I really can't complain. But trust me, nothing changed, I still assess some shit to flames. I'm a donkey when it come to popping doors and setting figs. No hiding that cell, you roll it up or run your face. Can't focus in this life, it's just respecting to your name. It's either you gon' starve and that's just how you play the game. Been trying to calm me down, my mama told me I should chill. Don't crash in that direction, I told Jesus take the wheel. Just know I snatched your soul before I went and signed a deal. If you can't break the bitch for all she got, then gotta do it. I'm flying pressure specialist, no question in my stepping. Not tripping on forgiveness, there's no way I'm gon' see heaven. This shit running my blows, tucking Weston since 11. Can't argue with no nigga with no stripes up in his section. Yeah. Hey, can't argue with no nigga with no stripes up in his section. Hey, suggest you think it over twice. Stop it at that light to cost your life. Popped on janky low, we used to beat the road on bike. Bitch, I'm thugging. That's the type of shit she say she like. They gassing up the switches, grab me once, what's the hype, and they go stupid. That load they rockin' and it's going through it. I did upon myself, it took some time to learn to use it. You curious about my state of mind and play my music. I pop the bitch, stay out to get the kid, bitch, don't be foolish. I mean, bitch, don't be foolish. Yeah.
Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed making this. You know, just like I said, telling you guys where I've been. Like, subscribe, definitely go follow my Twitch, because that's where I'm going to be posting more back at, considering I am now back. Yeah, I love y'all. See you later. Peace out.